Tracy and Mama's Comfort Cooking, Bible Study with Tracy K. Mitchell, and of course the Tracy K. Mitchell page. So we're getting ready to make us some sausage and gravy, white gravy, and we're going to make some homemade biscuits, and we're going to do some eggs. And this is what I wanted today. Something that also I can warm up tomorrow if I'm in a hurry. I can just warm it up for breakfast, add a little water to the gravy, and it'll just take off. So I hope y'all are having an amazing day today. I did add more sage to the sausage. I used ground sage because I wanted my sausage to have a great flavor to them. So I did add it. How y'all doing today? Come on in. And what I'm going to do here, hold on, y'all. We're getting ready to start the biscuits and get them in the oven because this ain't gonna be a long cook. But I do get requests. And I do know, I understand some of y'all do keep y'all sausage in when y'all make y'all gravy. I don't like to do that. Let me come in and speak. Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing great. So yeah, I just kind of been eating a little spoonful, a biteful, and I just had a taste of this. Thank you so much, all my moderators. I love y'all. Y'all keep me grounded. Please sprinkle me, sprinkle me, sprinkle me, sprinkle me, sprinkle me. Yeah, I was just on Mama's Comfort Cooking. I had about 700 people like that. And I was going to cook over there, but I got to stop enabling them to think that they can't come to Tracy K. Mitchell. So what I'm going to do is download this, and I'm going to share it to Mama's Comfort Cooking. But I'm the same person. I'm the cook, and you're my friend. So it's totally up to them. So what I'm going to do now is make the gravy, and then we're going to get on the biscuits. The biscuits only take 12 minutes, and then we're going to work on our eggs. So that's just what I wanted, and something I can warm up tomorrow. Is that all right? It's so good, dun, 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 dun. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's a fact. It's so good, good. Needing somebody when somebody needs you back. Ah, to be loved and be loved in return is the only thing my heart desires. I appreciate the little things you do. Oh, you're the one that's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good. Loving somebody, and somebody loves you back. That's a fact. It's so good, good. I'm not using any onions in this gravy. Needing somebody, let's get it out. When somebody needs you back, I'm gonna turn this down. We're gonna be a world of love, a life of joy. Make each other's goals our happiness. Mama gonna do for you anything that I can. Oh, every day I'm gonna do a little more Do a little more, just a little bit more. So good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's a fact. I ain't talking about 70-40, not 60-30. I'm talking about a 50-50 love. Oh, to be loved and be loved in return. It's the only thing my heart desires. I don't like to steal it. I appreciate the little things you do. Oh, you're the ones that's got me inspired. I'm getting my cast iron out. Keep on lifting me higher. So good. So let's just not play around with this. I don't like this. Ooh, dude, I don't like no sticky skillet. I don't know what's going on with this. So I'm not going to use this. I'm going to clean this. Put the water on it, honey. Put the water on it, and we're going to get the cast iron out. She already ready to go anyway. She said, I don't know why you use this one anyway. Sorry, cast iron. Put her in the water. All right, let me get the cast iron out real quick. Come on here, Betty. Betty Joe. You ready to go, Betty Joe? Betty Joe said, I've been ready. I was born ready. All right, Betty Joe. Betty Joe, my cast iron. That's her name. That'd be her name. Betty Joe. Betty Joe says she is ready to go. So y'all please don't get Betty Joe upset. Let's get these biscuits going. Y'all know how I do these biscuits. So, trying to decide. Let me see. Yeah, let's just make the biscuits next. Then we'll deal with Betty Joe. I don't want that to cook too long. Let's do the biscuits next, because Betty Joe tripping. Let me turn Betty Joe down on low, low, low. Low, low for Betty Joe. Let's make our biscuits. Let's, like I always teach y'all, here's another biscuit class. Let's get started. Let me see how I can set you up into the bowl. Once more again. Hold on, y'all. I'm moving some stuff around so I can get you into the bowl to the best of my ability. Let's see if this will get you in the bowl deep enough. Do I have you two? Let me see. I'm checking, y'all. Hold on, I'm checking. I got you in the bowl. I think I do. I won't be able to read no comments, but you in the bowl. Okay, there you go. That's good. That's real good. Scoop, scoop in the bowl. So, here we go. Y'all already know I use 2 to 3 cups. Just depends. So, I'm just going to use my cups of flour for you all. I'm going to measure. Please sprinkle me. And you all know what sprinkle means. If not, y'all help them out. Put as much in the next one. So, let me see. Let's do 1/2 cup. That's good. So, I'm using 2.5 cups today. Okay? And I'm using, of course, I tell y'all all the time, 1/3 cup of shortening. I'm not going to measure it with my hands. I already know it fits my hand. So, 1/3 cup of shortening. That's all you need. You got to work that in there really good now. You work it till it crumbles. You got to learn your textures. 2.5 cups of flour, 1/3 cup of... You can use even 3 cups. You don't have to change your measurement on your shortening. So 2.5 cups of flour. And I'm using 1/3 cup of shortening. Okay. But I got to work this up till it's crumbled. Don't put no buttermilk in here yet. I'm going to measure the buttermilk for y'all. Hold on. Normally I use a cup and a half of buttermilk. That's all I use. My oven is set for 450. Okay. I'm not going to roll these out. These are going to be my drop pats. That's why I pat them, but I'm still using them like a drop biscuit. Okay. I'm working this up real quick because it's time to get this stuff in the oven. We'll be done before you know it. Okay, we're gonna put our buttermilk in. I always do me 1 cup at a time. And this is whole buttermilk. I do 1 cup at a time. Ain't nothing wrong if you want to add both of them. I just make sure that my consistency is right. So I just start with my first cup, and I'm going to put my half cup in here. I can tell I need the other half cup, but I always like to just get it worked in first. Then I'll add the other half cup. So now I'm adding a half a cup. Okay. So you got 2½ cups of flour, half a cup, 1½ cups of buttermilk, and 1/3 of shortening. Okay. Now at this point, if you want to add garlic in here, you could. You could add cheese for cheddar bay biscuits. You could take your butter and melt your butter and your garlic and your parsley flakes and make you some great cheddar cheese biscuits. So this is the consistency that you want. Remember, I tell y'all all the time, I got all of it. All of it is right here. When I add the other flour, it's not going to be worked in. It's going to be to pat these. I can turn these into drop biscuits. I can just start dropping them. That's all I got right now. I don't have to turn it into no ball or anything. All I got to do is just put me a little flour on the side. You're going to use all your flour. You're going to use everything you just created. So just push it over to the side. Just like that. Add your little flour in your bowl. Just for you to pat them, okay? So that's all you're going to do is put that to the side to use just to pat your biscuits. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. That's how you do it. And now what I'm going to do is get this bowl off the top of my, I'm going to demonstrate, but then I got to get this bowl off the top of my pan because that's what I'm using. So hold on 1 second. Let me rinse my hands off. Get this stuff in the sink. Hold on. So I can do another shift for y'all. It has not been for the Lord on my side. Tell me where would I be? I know I'm right, y'all. Where would I be if it had not been for the Lord on my side? Tell me where would I be? Where would I be? He kept my enemies away. He let the sun shine through a brighter day. Well, he rocked me in the cradle of his arms. For he knew I had been battled by the storm. And if it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? I know I'm right, y'all. Let's put you down now. So I'm going to use this opportunity to put you into both spots to show you how I'm going to pat it. Spray my pan. Real good. Where would I be? Do y'all ever think about that? I do. Because we got enemies, honey. And sometimes we are our worst enemy. But I want you to be able to see me pat these, and I'm going to drop them, okay? Then I'll show you how they look after we drop them. Is that all right? You're in the bowl again, okay? Very good. Are y'all sprinkling me? Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me. Let me tell you one thing I've learned about Facebook. You can be on top this year, and next year somebody else's game. Okay? So what we have to do is know what we need to do. We need to be wise with what we got and be grateful for what has been given to us. And that's in any aspect of your life. Okay? So remember, these are like drop biscuits, but they roll pats. That's what I call mine. So again, I take that and I just pat my hands and I release it. I pick up what I'm going to put in my thing and I roll pat, okay? I'm just roll patting. That's all I'm doing. Making a pretty even. They're going to be soft on the inside. You don't want your biscuit dry. I'm just roll patting. Okay, let's do it again. Pick it up. Can you see me good? Touch both sides of your hand. Release that. Pick up what you're going to pick up. I just pick up whatever I feel like picking up. And I just roll pat it, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm just roll patting it. Y'all, please sprinkle me. I appreciate it so much. Yes, I do. Okay, these are roll pat biscuits. They like drop biscuits, but I'm not dropping them. I'm adding some flour on the outside. Y'all know how that go. Somebody say, ooh, I say, I like how she do hers. Then they'll make a video and they'll do it. And that's how they do it. That's how this thing go. Make sure your biscuits touch. I'm not making that many biscuits. I'm going to do it again. And I'll show you the biscuits. Pick up what I want. And I'm just going to roll it a little bit. Y'all see what I'm doing? That's all I'm doing. They can be as thick as you want them. They can be as thin as you want them. You can still make them thin. Just take your time. And I just roll them. You don't have to have no certain technique. Sometimes I think people want things to be so complicated for our new kids that's learning how to cook. But it's just this simple. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. I'm finna show them to y'all. I'm finna pat them down. My mama always pat the top of her biscuits. Either she patted it with the buttermilk or she patted it with water. But she always pat the top of her buttermilk, her biscuits, and that's what I do. Okay? So a little bit, we're gonna be a little bit bigger than the other ones. Okay. Now let me show you what I got on my pan over here. Let me slide that pan to you. Just like that. We just made those biscuits, okay? Nothing hard. Nothing complex. I'm finna pat them up with my hands. I'm finna dump this stuff. I clean up as I go. Y'all know that. Have you ever walked with the Lord? I'm gonna come over here with my wet hands. With my mama. And you do yours the way you want to. That's just how mother did it. And I do. I'm gonna put them in the oven. Wipe this spot down. We're gonna make this gravy. Got them in the center. Gonna put them on. Wipe this. And clean up as you go. You don't have no big mess to clean up now. Touch it up a little bit better. But you won't have a lot to deal with. I'm going to get those sausage in there. But we're going to make the gravy. I'm going to turn you around. Hold on. Well, it already everything I promised you, it already is. Let's turn you around. Well, it already is. Who remember them old songs? Already. Everything I promise you, it already is. So just leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone, children, leave it alone. You know God can handle it better than you can. Leave it alone, oh, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone, children, leave it alone. You know God can handle it better than you can. So just leave it alone. Why don't you leave it alone? I'm adding a little bit of oil. Talk about me just as much as you please. The more you talk, I'm gonna stay on my knees. You know God can handle it better than you can. Why don't you leave it alone? All right, we're finna make gravy now. Go ahead and sprinkle me. Let's make some gravy. Okay. Oh, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, children, leave it alone. You know God can handle it better than you can. Leave it alone. Hey, leave it alone. You can talk about me. Here we go. Can you get rid of Amy White for me? She's a scammer. Please get rid of Amy White. We don't want her bothering all these people. Where's my love? If y'all still on here, I don't see no hearts. I don't see no likes. But I'm finna make this gravy for y'all. So you can, depend on how much you make, you can use anywhere from 1/3 cup of flour to 1/2 cup of flour, okay? And making the gravy. This is white gravy. It's going to be clean gravy. It's going to be made with milk. I got to throw this bag away because I got flour on it. So I'm just going to sprinkle me about 1/3 cup. It's good enough for me. Of flour, okay? Get that in there. Just like that. Flour does not come seasoned. And even though it's going to be white flour, I still cook just a little bit of the graininess off of it. Just a little bit of it. Get it just a little brown. Not much. Just enough to say, oh, you did. Okay. I'm going to add some salt and pepper because it don't come seasoned. Last time I checked, it didn't. So I'm going to shake some pepper in there. Who don't like pepper? Y'all know we got to have that pepper in that gravy. Then I'm going to use a little salt. You know it takes salt for flour. Okay. Let's get that worked up in there. Don't take a lot of, it won't take a lot of oil at all. I just want to get some of the graininess off of it before I add the milk in here. And I do a combination of both, y'all. I use milk and water. I just do. And then from this point, when you start adding in your milk and stuff, you stay with it so that you don't have a bunch of lumps in it, okay? You stay in there with it. Whether you got a whisk or a spoon, just stay with it and thin it out while you're getting ready to. Then we're going to add the sausage back into the gravy, okay? So see, that's enough for me. That's enough browning. I did cook some of the flour. So I did cook some of the graininess off of it. That's what you want to do. See, it didn't change the color of it at all, okay? But I just don't pour the flour in there and then just pour my milk. I cook some of the graininess off of the flour. Now, I'm using 2% milk today because that's what we use in this house. But you can use whatever you use. You can use whole milk, 2%, skim. It's really up to you. Okay. And don't just over dump into your wait and see how your flour is going to catch to determine how much more you will need, because you end up putting too much in there. It'll start gathering and you'll know. And I do add a little water. I'm going to get me a little water. I don't know why. It just seems like that water helps break it up just a little bit. Time for April to get out of school. Get these eggs on. Right. Look at it again. See how it's gathering itself? Then you determine if it's thin enough. I'm just going to add a squishy bit more of milk. Just a squishy bit. Because you do know as it sits, it settles. So, I want it a little loose. A little looser than that. Just a squishy bit more. Okay? And then we got to get these eggs on. Let's put the sausage in there. And I love the sausage in mine because it flavors the flour. Okay. I understand they have already. Get these eggs going. Get some butter in here. Get this butter melted and this cheese melted, so we get these eggs out the way. Everything will be done almost at the same time. Then you can turn this down and it's just gonna simmer. Okay, some good gravy right there. I'm gonna taste it and see if I need any more anything in there. And if you're cooking for somebody else, If it needs a little bit more and you got it almost seasoned right, then just let them go ahead and add their own seasoning so you don't overdo it. You need a little more salt. Y'all know gravy takes salt. And even before you start saying, what a sausage ain't got that kind of salt. It's not pulling the flavor out. Just a little bit. Then I can add more pepper on my own personal. Okay? And this is going to be turned down all the way on low. And just let it do its thing while we work on these eggs. Is that all right? Very good. Go around it one more time like that. In just a few minutes, I'm going to turn it off. Well, I really can turn it off now. Let it settle itself. Stop the process of the cooking. And that's your gravy. Just want to taste it. Now that's it. Now that's a bar. And if it gets too thick, just a little too thick, I think I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of water because it's gonna settle. And that's it. Just let it settle itself. I'm gonna whisper just a little bit of water now so as it settles, it'll be just fine. Because I gotta wait on the biscuits, okay? Just a little water. Just for it to relax itself. There you go. Because I don't want it to get too thick. Okay. That's that. Let's get these eggs out the way. Smell those biscuits. Let's get the cheese cut up. Y'all all right? Y'all with me? Hang in there. Come on over to the eggs. Thank y'all for helping me cook today. So appreciate it. Sometimes I be in here cooking by myself, y'all. Well, not by myself because the Lord is with me. Y'all know how I do my eggs. So I'm about to cut this cheese up. Then we're going to put the eggs in there. Then the biscuits will be out. They're on their countdown right now. I need to put a little butter on them. And that's it. Y'all see how quick things go? It don't take all day in the kitchen. It really don't. I just got to put a little butter on them. I don't think I'm going to drench them in butter this time. I think I'm just going to rub some butter on them. Brush some butter on top of them. I'm coming, babies. Yeah, because Ava, she just like eggs and cheese. She don't have to have no meat in her biscuit. Okay, hold on, biscuits, please. Y'all so demanding. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Alright. Okay, so now let's get out our biscuits. And let's put a little butter on them. Can you slide back a little bit, Gravy? They want to see the biscuits. You have your time. Pull them out.
Let it go. I just gotta put a little butter and brown them just a little bit more. I don't want mine that light. Let me let you see them. I'm finna rub some butter on them. Okay? Can somebody get rid of Amy White, please? Okay, let me put a little butter on those biscuits. Let me brush them with butter. Come on over here. Y'all can help me brush them. Just gonna brush them a little bit. And I know for some of y'all that's brown enough. I just want them just to squash a bit more. Won't take but a minute on boil. My admin, I'll get her. I'll ban Amy White. I'll get her. Okay, I'll get her, Calvin. I'm gonna get her. She can have her fun. She finna be banned. Okay. Have her fun. Let me put these in the oven just for a few seconds. Y'all don't let me forget them. Alright, let's get these eggs. I'll get a Deacon Calvin. She knows she gotta go. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna do your eggs. Hold on. I'm waiting on my biscuits too. You have to melt your cheese slow. Gosh, your heart is almost there. Let's see. Okay, they ready to come out. You can brown them as dark as you want them. That's where everybody is different. Some people don't like theirs dark. Just brown them as dark as you want. Alright. I'm ready to start on the eggs. Y'all know every time I open the oven, the smoke detector go off. It'll stop. Okay? And these just pull apart. You can see how easy I can separate them. They're so hot. But they'll just pull apart. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. It'll stop in just a second. Let me see if I can report her. I got her. I'm finna report her. And I'm finna block her. I just blocked her. She gone, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, Lord. Let's get these eggs going. What in the green eggs and ham is going on with this smoke detector? I'm glad it worked, but this is crazy. Alright, let's get this this cheese loosened. Y'all for hanging in there with me. You just want to melt it slow. this. Egg whites in here too, just a little bit. I put a little milk in my eggs and I'm just beating them. Oh yeah. Because Sister Friend's supposed to be able to get her food from yesterday. So I'll probably come back so y'all can tell her, hey. Okay, so I'm going to add a little salt. Add a little pepper. And I'm just going to fold them after this. Just let them start catching and I'll fold. Life is over. Alright, let's see what's going on. We're almost done, y'all. Are y'all still on there? Y'all so quiet today? Or is it me? Now I'm finna turn up the heat on these eggs. Just a little bit, okay? Because they're in there now. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll let's see what's going on. I'm finna fix a plate. I'm gonna plate for y'all. Please sprinkle. I got 841 people on here. If you sprinkle, it'll help me. And I appreciate it. Oh, Lord. Did you command your day today? Did y'all command your day? Did you wake up and tell God, I thank you, and give him what is due to him? Then did you love yourself? Look in the mirror. I don't care what you are. Love yourself first every day. And after you loved yourself first, pay attention to your surroundings. This is how we command it. And then we pray without ceasing. Every chance you get, just tell God thank you. Hard day on your job, God, help me get through it. Help me get through the day. Help me be able to hold out till my change come. Lord, I need a better job. I need more money. I got more bills than I got money. But I'm going to keep commanding my day. I don't know who it is on here that's getting to somebody. Y'all don't let her get to you. Whoever it is, don't let her get to you. They miserable. Y'all stay focused. Y'all doing good today. Don't let those trolls get to y'all. I used to didn't know what they called them, but I done seen enough people call them trolls. So don't let them get to you. Stay focused. Y'all doing good. They'll go on about their business when they realize nobody over here care what they think. They're just miserable. They can't run their home, so they want to run everybody else's. Y'all doing great. Don't worry about them. They ain't going to be able to stay where love is because they're not looking for love. So, we love over here. So, stay focused. Y'all doing great. We're not going to be like other pages. We're not going to have no mess. We're going to stay focused. I had to let some people go and send them back from where they came because they wanted to take over my page with other cooks. No, you're not going to do that. I recognize it. When I recognize it, I peep it. Because I don't own nobody. So you can't come over here and try to make the person you are for take over mine. No. You love that cook that much, you stay on that cook's page. I don't need to hear nothing about them because we all recognize each other. I know I've acknowledged all of them that I know. A lot of them I don't know, but they're not circulating in my timeline. I think I got 7 followings on my page here. I don't follow a lot. I love the Maize Lee family because it's positive. It's a Black and Korean family and how they keep their culture together. I really like them. They don't post many videos like they used to, but it's so much positivity over there. I like their page a lot. Okay. Avery has a new bus driver in the evening. That's what makes her get home late from school. And I hate that. But I have her little egg and cheese biscuit ready. Yes, her mom and her dad is very smart. I don't know her first name. I know her last name is the Mays, and he's the Lee. And she has a doctor, a PhD in math. And I think she's the first Black person to have a PhD in the type of math that she got it in. And she's extremely smart. And he is too. I mean, they became a multi-millionaires off of YouTube. And then they came over to Facebook. Positive energy. They in the church. They raising the kids with manners. I mean, that's the type of stuff needs to be shared more than this negative stuff. Just a few more folds on these and they're done. Because I'm letting the cheese cook into the egg. I don't want to just sprinkle it on top of the egg. You want the cheese to cook into it to give the egg a different flavor. And we can plate our food. Let me turn that heat on just a little bit on the gravy so that it'll be warm like I want it. We'll check on that real quick. And I can turn these eggs off. Then I'm going to check on my gravy real quick. Just a couple more folds like that. They're pretty. And it won't be running. Get my bowl out. Plate for y'all. I gotta fix Avery her biscuit. I'm gonna bring y'all over. So y'all come on over so we get these plates fixed. And we're done. Come on over here. I'm going to pull these biscuits apart. Get the ones I want. Yeah, I knew I wanted that one, didn't you? Of course you did. All right, I hear that bus. Let's get that gravy on these biscuits. Let me open them up. This way toward the gravy. I want to warm it up just a little bit. See what it's working with. Look at it. It's still good to go. All right. Just warming it up. Cut my biscuit in half. That's how I do mine. Cut them in half, and I'm just plating for y'all, okay? I eat my one meal, and I'll be done with it. Okay? And put the eggs on here. Just a little bit. Not that many eggs. Alright, y'all. And I think my gravy is ready for me to scoop and pour. Hold on, let me get my scooper. I'm going to show you the plate. That gravy all right with y'all? It's all right with me. So I'll just pour it over there. I'll let y'all see it in just a second. Turn it off. And we can sprinkle some parsley flakes for it to be pretty. And I'll get the negative comments when it's over. So thank you, admin. Please don't even argue with the people. I'm telling you, y'all, they're not worth it. Okay, get in there. I'm not gonna put no parsley flakes because I don't want none. And that's the gravy. That's how the gravy turned out. That's how the gravy will pour. It's not too thick. If you want your gravy thicker than this, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. So let's bless this, and I'm going to taste it for y'all. I made Avery an egg and cheese biscuit. Let me show you Avery's. That's what she likes. So this is hers. Okay. Let's bless this and stretch, ask God to stretch it. And I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to take a bite for y'all, okay? I need to get a spoon. I eat mine with a spoon. You eat yours with whatever you want. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come before you and we thank you for this food. God, we thank you for the cook on today and everyone under the sound of my voice. God, I ask that you sanctify and purify this to the nourishment of my body and bless it and stretch it that it may hold me and do what it needs to do throughout the day. Amen. Y'all want to take a picture first? I'll let y'all take a picture. Who want to take a picture of the cook? Hold on. Somebody, let me get some light. Can somebody snap that? When you got it, tell me. Can somebody snap that? Slide your comments and say got it. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, let me try it for y'all. Scoop up that good old gravy on there and taste it. Go ahead. It's all right. I'll eat after you because I want a little more pepper on mine. Go ahead. Mmm. That's good. Mm-hmm. I want just a little more pepper on mine. Because this is mine. Ooh, honey, I got a little more pepper on mine. Well, that's it and that's that. Get off so I can spend some time with my baby. What I say to one, I say to all. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. What I say to one, I say to all. Love covers a multitude of faults. And what I say to one, I say to all. I love you. Yes, I do. I'm the cook. And you're my friends. May God's peace be with you. Till we meet again. I love y'all. Have a good day. Because it is good loving somebody. Honey, when somebody love you back. And that's the fact. Goodbye.